My advice to a high school senior considering Armstrong's engineering program is to definitely do it. Armstrong was a great opportunity for me, and I enjoyed every minute of it. I have nothing but good things to say about Armstrong's engineering program, and the preparation that they did for me, or the way they prepared me, was, I believe, top class, and I don't think you could see that at any other university of its size. And to do the things and be exposed to some of the things that I was able to be exposed to during my time in Savannah was invaluable to me. The undergraduate research, the teaching assistants, the tutoring, everything that I engaged in at Armstrong, I would not trade it for anything. And the relationships that you're able to build with your professors and your fellow students at Armstrong is something that you don't want to miss. And so, like I said, if you're considering Armstrong's engineering program, you should definitely do it.
Well, some of the reasons that I would recommend going to Armstrong first for your the engineering program, and then transferring to Georgia Tech later would be you're going to get an opportunity that you're not going to get here at Tech to better build your fundamentals. The support network will be much greater at Armstrong, so you're going to get a lot of one-on-one time with your professors, as well as tutoring centers that aren't full of hundreds of students, or classes where you're taking all your freshman level calculus courses, sophomore physics courses, and there's 250 people in the class, where at Armstrong I think our class sizes were 25 or 30 students at the most. So you got a lot of quality one-on-one time with your professors. The one thing that I would recommend is to, if the professor tells you to do homework on your own, to get in the habit of doing that, because once you get here, the professor is going to tell you that all that homework that was recommended at Armstrong is now mandatory. And it's going to be that way in every class.
If I were a high school senior considering going between Armstrong and Georgia Tech, I would definitely choose to go to Armstrong. The class sizes are smaller. The teachers, you can have more of a personal relationship with them. They're easier to go and see it during office hours if you have questions. And where at Tech, sometimes they're not as accessible, and you're more on your own. And I feel like at Armstrong, I was able to develop a good base study habits, so that when I did come to Tech, I already had those study habits, and I knew how to adjust, and if the class was hard, what I needed to do in order to succeed. Whereas if I would have come here right out of high school, I would have struggled a little bit to find that happy medium of, okay, when do I need to study a little bit more? When do I need to study a little bit less? But because I've been Armstrong already, and I had already experienced college and going through tests and homework, I already had a good idea of what I needed to do. Going to Armstrong, I would definitely take advantage of all the extra activities that are offered to you. I participated in the hovercraft, and in participating with that, I was able to make connections and network with Gulfstream. I was able to literally take the material that I learned in class and apply it to a real world situation.